Brothers and sisters, this morning Bhante talked about the four sublime states of mind, right? Remember? Metta, Karuna, Mudita, and Upekkha. Loving kindness, compassion, appreciative joy, and equanimity. Why is it called sublime and not just good? Sublime means it's between good and pure. In between, sublime, where we can all attain. When you have the sublime states of mind, you experience this higher happiness. You will have peace, tranquility, and a lot of calm. If you have kindness, what do you eradicate? You eradicate anger. Who wants anger? If you're angry all the time, you're punishing yourself for another person's mistakes, right? You don't want anger. Then if you have compassion, what do you get rid of? You get rid of a cruelty. Can you imagine you're so cruel, you must be so unhappy, and can you imagine the kind of karma you built for yourself? And if you have appreciative joy for another person, what do you get rid of? Jealousy. You don't like to be jealous. And if you have equanimity, what do you get rid of? You get rid of restlessness of the mind. Your mind is not... When your mind is restless, what do you not have? Contentment. Contentment is the greatest wealth. And if you do not have contentment, can you imagine how restless this mind is? You'll never be satisfied. There's a lot of craving. So Bhante talked about the four sublime states of mind. Easier said than done. How to get that state of mind? To do that, you need to cultivate the mind, is it not? The Dharma told us that it's not the external circumstances that led to our suffering, it's our response. But sometimes we cannot control our response. The MRT train comes late, we get angry and irritated. We don't want to eat pork belly because we know it's bad for the heart, we still land up eating it. We don't want to get irritated when someone makes you wait for half an hour, but you still get irritated. Oh, I need to put my mind in the four sublime states. It's not just calling it will come. You need to train the mind and train the mental muscle. And that's why you need to learn to meditate. And when you meditate, what are you actually doing? You are learning to let go, learning not to think when you do not want to think. Is it not? So your mental muscle is strong so that you're able to be a master of your thinking instead of living life in accordance with the impact the thoughts have on your mind. And am I clear here? Then next you ask yourself, then how does mindfulness meditation help in any way? Then I need to explain to you what is mindfulness and how does it play in your mental cultivation. Okay? Can you imagine here? Imagine there is a pole. This pole, imagine this is a meditation object. Now, later on, we're going to use the body as a meditation object, okay, to anchor the mind to the present moment. This meditation object, and imagine this is an elephant. Now, this elephant wants to move around. And what ties this elephant to the pole is a string. Okay? So imagine this elephant is your mind. Your mind likes to stray, has 50 to 80,000 thoughts a day, going up, front, whatever, outside. Straying mind with a pole. What holds the pole to this elephant, to this mind, is this string. And what is this string? Your mindfulness, is it not? So when you first started up cultivating your mind, this string is a very thin one. As when you practice more and more, this little string becomes a rope. Your mindfulness becomes sharper and easier to quieten down the mind. So all of you may be in this room, the body here, your mind will also stay here because it's not a problem to stay focused and concentrated. Okay? So are we ready to practice? All right. What we're going to do is that the first part, I'm going to lead you to quieten down this body. We're going to use relaxation of this body to anchor the mind to the present moment. Do not underestimate the importance of relaxation, because if your body is not comfortable, your mind will get affected. Remember, we're here today to cultivate the mind, not about the body. So if the body is not comfortable, seated in a yogi position, sit on a chair. If after 15 minutes you feel aches and pains, move it along. Change your position. It's okay. Change it. Change your posture with a quiet mind, not with a noisy one. Why like that? Sickening. Just quieten down. Just do it mindfully. Second half of the meditation, we are going to use the meditation object. We are going to contemplate on the qualities of the Buddha. Okay, we use that, the words of the Buddha, use my voice as an anchor. There are 4 guardian meditation, usually for beginners to start off with. First one is metta. Bante did that this morning. Second, qualities of the Buddha. Third, contemplation of death. Fourth, contemplation of 32 parts of the body. Okay, so we will do qualities of the Buddha. Right? Are you all ready? Okay. Make sure you're very comfortable. Now keep your eyes closed. Mind quiet. Just listen to my verbal instructions. No necessity to think of anything else. Relax your eye muscles and make sure that all the muscles around your eye area is very relaxed. Relax your forehead. Your cheeks. Your mouth area. And your brain area. Just do a check through of all your facial muscles and make sure that this part of your body, your facial muscles and your brain area, is very relaxed. Gently move your attention down to your throat. Relax your neck muscles and your throat. Attention to your shoulders. Relax the 2 shoulders and get rid of all the tension that you have accumulated in the past week. Relax your lungs and your chest muscles. Mind quiet. Mind at present moment. Now, if your chest muscles are very relaxed and your mind is quiet, can you feel your heartbeat? If you can feel your heartbeat, use the pulsation as a meditation object to anchor the mind to the present moment. And if you can't, continue to look for it. As long as you're feeling your body or feeling the chest area, you know your mind is at the present moment. mind quiet. Then move the attention to your diaphragm. Relax your stomach. Relax your liver and your pancreas. Relax your big intestines and your small intestines. Relax your kidneys. If the lower part of your body is very relaxed, you should be able to feel the pulsation at the navel, the dantian. Can you feel the pulsation there? If you can feel the pulsation, use that as a meditation object to anchor your mind to the present moment. If you can't, continue with the relaxation of this part of the body. Mind quiet, body in this room. Ensure that your mind stays in this room. Move your attention to the back muscles. Rid of all the tension accumulated in the past week. Relax the muscles. Move your attention down your spinal cord. Feel it and relax. Let go of control. If you hear a sound, it's just a sound. Let it go. Come back to your meditation object, which is relaxation of the body. And move your attention down to your hip muscles. Relax this area. Relax your thighs and relax your hamstrings. Your knees. Your calf muscles. Your toes, your 2 feet. Bring your attention to your 2 arms. Relax the arms, the elbows, your hands and your fingers. Now bring the mind back to your heartbeat. Feel the pulsation. The pulsation is calm, is natural, is slower. If your mind drifts, as long as you can come back to the meditation object, you're doing well. Understand the mind is a monkey mind. Do not entertain those stray thoughts. Train the mental muscles to able to bring your mind back to the present moment. Now what I would like you to do right now is do a scan of your body from the top of your head right down to the toes of your feet, and to ensure that all your muscles are very relaxed. Now this is a very important exercise. You let the body heal on its own. Mind affects body instantaneously. Your mind learns to let go of control. Let the body be what it is, in its most relaxed state. Mind quiet, body relaxed, the body breathe on its own, no control. Just continue to relax, and if you feel very comfortable, very contented, place your attention at the pulsation at your heart or at the navel, or if you're used to breath meditation, at your breath. But remember, no controlling. We are going to reflect on the 9 qualities of the Buddha. This is to help you anchor your mind to the present moment. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato sama sambuddhassa. Iti piso bhagava araham sama sambuddho. Vija charana sampano sukato lokavidu. Anu taro purisa dhammasarati. Sata deva manusanam buddho bhagavati. Such indeed, he, the Blessed One, is the Pure One, the perfectly enlightened One, consummate in true knowledge and conduct, well gone, knower of the worlds, incomparable leader of persons to be trained, teacher of gods and men, the awakened One, the Blessed One. Araham is the first infinite quality of the Buddha. The Buddha is an Araham because he has eradicated all the defilements by means of the Noble Eightfold Path. He is an Araham because he has cut off the spokes of the wheel of samsara, made up of ignorance and craving, and governed by the threefold existence that are the sensual realms, the form realms, and the formless realms. He is an Araham, worthy of offerings, worthy to be honored by gods and men, worthy of the highest reverence. He is an Araham because he withheld no secrets in his character or in his teachings. The Buddha is a Sama Sambuddho because he realized the 4 noble truths and attained supreme enlightenment entirely through his own efforts. He is a Sama Sambuddho because he has gained the knowledge of all things relating to all times and is able to expound the truth to help others gain enlightenment. Being a Sama Sambuddho, a self-awakened one, is the second infinite quality of the Buddha. Vija Charana Sampano is the consummate knowledge and conduct that the Buddha is endowed with. The Buddha is of purified mind. He has pure mental, verbal, and physical conduct. As such, There is no blemish in his character, and everything he did was done in the light of the Dharma. The Buddha possesses unsurpassed spiritual powers. He achieved Nibbana through deep penetrating insight of the knowledge of past lives, the knowledge of karma, and the knowledge of the destruction of the taints. He uses these three kinds of true knowledge and other spiritual powers to help and guide others towards enlightenment. Such is the third infinite quality of the Buddha, Vijja Charana Sampanno. Sugato, the fourth infinite quality of the Buddha, refers to the Buddha's beautiful manner of going, and because he has gone to a good place, because he has gone well, and because of his perfect enunciation of the Dhamma. In other words, the Buddha walked the best path to freedom from suffering. The Noble Eightfold Path laid down by the Buddha is correct, pure, direct, certain, and the words and methods used to show this path is harmless and blameless. Lokavidu, the fifth infinite quality of the Buddha, refers to his knowledge of both the internal world and the external world. The internal world is seeing the world, the hearing world, the smelling world, the tasting world, the touching world, and the thinking world. The Buddha understands how they arise and cease, and the impermanent and unsatisfactory nature of these worlds. He knows that these worlds do not have a self or soul, and he knows how people can be trapped in them or be free from them. The Buddha also knows the three external worlds, the sensual, form, and the formless worlds in their entirety. Anuttaro Purisa Dhamma Sarati means that the Buddha is an incomparable leader capable of bringing wayward men to the path of righteousness and tame the untamed. The Buddha knows the appropriate methods needed to train different people towards the same goal of enlightenment. And this is the sixth infinite quality of the Buddha. The Buddha is a Sattva Deva Manusanam, the leader and teacher of gods and men. Even more than 2,500 years later, there is no person who can surpass him as a teacher of the Dhamma. Such is this quality, the seventh infinite quality of the Buddha. Buddho is the eighth quality of the Buddha, the awakened one who fully comprehends the Four Noble Truths and arose from the slumbers of ignorance. With penetrative insight, the Buddha, the enlightened one, saw the body and the mind as impermanent, of all beings and phenomena as transitory. The Buddha saw the suffering inherent in being born with a body and a mind, and he saw selflessness. He realized that the perception of an abiding self is based on delusion. The Buddha is Bhagawa, the Blessed One who fulfilled all the other qualities based on his great compassion for living beings. Bhagawa is the ninth and the last infinite quality of the Buddha. The Buddha is the embodiment of all great virtues, of highest morality, sila, deepest concentration, samadhi, and the most penetrative wisdom, panya. With his compassion and wisdom, the Buddha preached the Dhamma in all its aspects and elevated others to enlightenment. He is worthy of the highest veneration and gratitude. Iti piso Bhagawa Araham Sama Sambuddho Vija Charana Sampano Sukato Lokavidu Anutaro Purisa Dhammasarati Sata Deva Manusanam Buddho Bhagavati. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Namo Tassa Bhagavato Arahato Sama Sambuddhassa. Your mind should be sufficiently calm right now. Keep it quiet. Mind quiet, body relaxed. Use the body as a meditation object to anchor the mind to the present moment. Through relaxation, through the pulsation of the heart or the navel, just rest your mind at one meditation object. As your mindfulness gets stronger, you have less and less stray thoughts. As your mindfulness gets stronger, you were able to come back to the present moment at a much faster time. Mind quiet. Have contentment. Be happy that we're all here today, meditating together before the image of Buddha. Buddha only shows the way. What you put in your mind, only you can take it out. So we help one another by our collective effort, seated here today, before the image of Buddha, cultivating our minds, creating good karma for ourselves. Continue to keep your mind quiet. Shh. Mind at the present moment. The past is over, not important. Let it go. The future has not come. Now being the most important time. Keep your mind in this room. Keep your mind to the present moment. Mind quiet. If you find yourself nodding off to sleep, that means you are very calm and relaxed. Then it's all right, go to sleep. Mind quiet. Enjoy the peace. Enjoy the quietness. Enjoy that contentment. Enjoy being at now. Now being the most important time. Be very patient with the mind. The mind has been taught to think from birth. So the normal default setting of the mind is noisy. So what you're doing right now is to try to decondition the mind from being noisy to being quiet. And the mental muscles need time to work on. So be very patient with the mind. As long as you know how to bring your mind back to the present moment, you're doing very well. quiet a while longer. Now gently prepare to finish your meditation. You can slowly open up your eyes. Brothers and sisters, all of you have meditated close to 40 minutes. Does it feel so long? Oh, that means you're doing very well. Now, just now when you're meditating, right? And when the mind starts to think, and the moment you're aware you're thinking, right? The moment you're aware you're thinking, you come back, right? What is that awareness? That's mindfulness. The moment you're mindful, the moment you know you're thinking, you bring your mind back. That is your mindfulness. Okay?